Boston Bruce here, Operation GoldenEye, Japan turned 10.3. Like to wish everybody a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year here in 2022. So, with that said, let's get battling. The Americans, they took Marshall Islands from us. And don't look like we're getting it anytime soon with 6 units on it. But we will attack the force that's in the sea zone, along with that destroyer in 93, just so we can get there. Otherwise, we won't even get there. And we're going to do some convoy raiding. So, let's get to tech rolls. Looking for improved factories and long-range aircraft. Need some 7s. And we got an 8 and a 6. So we went up on the factories. We did not get long-range aircraft, which I kind of wanted. Why don't you guys take a look at the tech chart there. See if it agrees with what everyone has. Same with the IPP chart. I've got, I think that's the way to do it, is 3 of extra territories for the Russians now. And wartime income is at 34. Tech chart for the Allies. Make sure everyone can see everything. All right, combat. All right, the first combat I'm going to do is I'm going to, I put his fleet on the battle board already over here, which consists of 3 transports, a fleet carrier, tactical bomber, 2 light cruisers, 3 heavy, 1 fighter, and 2 battleships. First thing I got to do is clear the zone of 93, which I will do with a fighter from Sea Zone 55. Is going to come down 1-2. A fighter from Sea Zone 90 that's on a fleet carrier is going to go 1-2 into Mariansa, Sea Zone 93. I'm also going to bring this destroyer 1, 2, 3. And this light cruiser 1, 2, 3, and that's going to clear the zone. That's the main part. Everything in the fleet that's left there, other than the transports, which is on this card, is all going into Sea Zone 100, going into 91, 93, into 100. So that's all going to get placed on the card. I'm going to convoy raid in Sea Zone 122. Sea Zone 83, and I'm going to move this submarine over 1-2 to Sea Zone 109. Chris thought he had them all covered, but he missed that one. So I'll get one more shot over there. What else? Couple fighter and a tactical bomber out of Korea is going to come down 1, 2, 3 into 91, 4 into 93, 5 into 100. So I'm going to put those 2 on the board. Fighter and a tactical. I got 2 planes in Japan, 1 in Hong Kong, 1 in Honshu. They're both going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at an air base. So that's 2 more fighters going on the board. Also that tactical raid. Actually, I'll move all of this together. There's a heavy cruiser, 3 light carriers, and a tactical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything can reach. So let me put it on the board. It's a heavy cruiser, a couple light carriers. That's 3 of them. Also this one, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 light carriers. Over here, this heavy cruiser in 88 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Destroyer 1, 2. I'm going to move the card on there. So there's another destroyer that brings it to 2. 2 more heavy cruisers, which brings it to 4. 3 tactical bombers, which brings it to 5. 2 fleet carriers. A battle cruiser. And 2 battleships. And I believe that's everything I can bring. Yeah, the rest is transports. Oh, my subs. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I knocked something over. Airborne. He doesn't have any destroyers in that season, so I'll get a first strike. All right. Let's do... I did my tech rolls. Oh, purchases. I didn't do my purchases, did I? I don't remember if I said what I was doing. Okay, anyway, I'll do them over if I didn't. 7 militia at $1 each for Japan, on the mainland in Japan. 6 regular militia and an upgrade for 2. So that's 14, and 7 is 21. I'm going to spend $53 to finish 12 light cruisers for 36. 1 tactical for 11, that's 47, and a destroyer for 6, that's 53. I'm going to spend another $33 to move 2 battleships from 3 to 2. I'm going to spend $18 on 6 more light cruisers, $4 on a fleet carrier, $3 on a light cruiser, for a total of $33. I'll do this here. Let's see. 6, 12, 14, 21, 32, and 36 is 68, 74, 77, 81, 98, 106. That's actually 107. I did it before. I must have had something wrong there. All right, let's do the battles. I'm going to try to take out this destroyer first of all, because if that don't work, nothing's going to work. So, I have got a light cruiser and a destroyer and 2 fighters. So, the 2 fighters are the red dice. The yellow dice is the light cruiser, and the blue is the destroyer. So, I've got the 3 on one of the fighters, so I got 1 hit, and actually the light cruiser had 5 hit too, so I got 2 hits. Now, his destroyer at 4. And that is a miss. So we take out his destroyer. And the 2 planes have 2 left. They're going to land in the Marianas. I hope no one has a problem with me doing this right now. I just want to get this over there so I don't forget it. All right. So, everything now can move on into C-Zone 100. That's on the board. So, just to double check. 4 light carriers, 2 fleet, 2 subs, 2 destroyers, 4 heavy cruisers, 3 fighters, 5 tactical, 1 battle cruiser, 2 battleships versus 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, a fighter, 2 light cruisers, a tactical, and a fleet carrier. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to have 2 subs and 2 destroyers. The destroyers are... I'm just going to do my 2 subs first. Okay, 2 at 3. And I got 1 hit. It's not a target select, so he'll take a hit on his aircraft carrier set because his planes can land on the islands. So he takes a hit on his aircraft carrier. 1 hit. Flip it over. All right, I got 2 destroyers at 4. That's an 8. The other one's up in the middle of the Pacific. And a 2. The other one was an 8 already. So that's 1 hit. He'll take his other hit on his carrier. All right, now I've got 4 heavy cruisers. I'm going to use red dice. And 3 fighters. All right, the fighters are going to be green dice. The red dice are the heavy cruisers. Because it's air superiority, I could take out his planes. Let's see what we got. I've got a 6 over here. A 3, a 1, a 3, and a 7. So I got 2 plates from my plane. 2 hits with my ships. So, because of air superiority, he's going to have to lose his TAC and his fighter. And I had 4 hits total. 3, 6, yeah, 4 hits total. So his other 2 hits will go on his light, on his battleship. That's how he wanted to do that. So he's got 2 damaged battleships. Okay. Now I've got 5 tactical bombers and 1 battle cruiser. So there's the yellow dice for the battle cruiser. I need 5 tactical bombers. I use the red dice. So I got 5 and 1. Looking for 7s. I got 2 4s and a 2. So I got 3 hits. 1 is target select. So, what did I say here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 hits, 1 target select. So, he gets to pick 2 of his own. So he's going to take his 2 light cruisers, and I get to target select 1. Doesn't matter. I'll just take out this heavy cruiser. And now I got 2 battleships at 8. And I got 1 more hit. So I'm sure he'll take his heavy cruiser. All right. So he's got 2 damaged battleships that'll get into round 2. And 1 heavy cruiser. Okay. I think I did everything correct on that. All right. So he's got 1 fleet carrier at 2. And it misses. He's got 2 light cruisers. So before I do anything, I'm going to take this fleet carrier off the board. He already shot. So he's got 2 light cruisers and a tactical. And he said he'd take a heavy cruiser if he had target select. And he hit with... The light cruisers are at 5. So he got 1 hit and a target select. So he will sink a heavy cruiser. And I'm going to lose a sub. Okay. Now he's got 3 heavy cruisers and a fighter. The fighter will be the yellow dice. These are at 6, and if the fighter hits, I have to take a plane. All right, the fighter missed. He got 1 hit with 1 heavy cruiser hit. So I will lose another sub. And the plane missed. Yeah, so I don't have to lose a plane. Okay, now he's got 2 battleships at 8. And I got 11 and a 12. Nice. I could use that help. All right. So I'm going to lose 2 subs. And he target selected a heavy cruiser. Okay. So he loses his fleet carrier, 2 light cruisers, 2 heavy, and a fighter. And his battleships move down to 6s. All right. I've got 2 destroyers at 4. And I got 1 hit. And I've got 3 heavy cruisers and 3 fighters. And I got a 6 on a heavy cruiser and 2 planes that I only needed 2 hits, so I got it all. He's got 3 dice at 6. Yeah, 6, because the battleships are damaged. And 2 more hits. So I will take I guess I will damage my 2 battleships. Yeah, I'll damage my 2 battleships. So let me get our damage marker over here. Actually, they're boat damaged, yeah. I'll have to think about this. I might change that. 2 hits, I could lose a destroyer. Nah, I'm just going to damage my 2 battleships, yeah. So I take the zone with 2 damaged battleships, a battle cruiser, 3 heavy cruisers, 5 tactical bombers, 3 fighters, 2 destroyers. Alright, so I'll put that all on the card after. Let's do some convoy raiding. I'm going to start over here in he's on 122. He has +2, I have +1 on the red dice. So nothing. Boxcars. I'm going to go over here in C-Zone 83. He gets the choice. This is an even roll. Nothing. And the last one is over here in East West African line. Again, it's an even roll. I believe I took $2 off of that line. I have to get something. I much would have preferred to get it over there. All right, non-combat moves. All the planes land on all the carriers in C-Zone 100, all the planes that were used. So what I have now is, I'm going to have to do this. Let's see how I want to do this. How I want to do these. I'm going to put a fighter on a small one, fighter on a big one, fighter on that one, a tactical, well, I'll have to line them all up. 1, 2. Okay, I got enough. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put them all on the board, but I've got 5 tactical bombers and 3 fighters. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 8 planes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 places. So all the carriers are full. All right, non-combat. All right, I'm going to take an airborne from Tokyo on this transport. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and land in New Guinea. Along with this one's going to go 1, 2, pick up a transport in the airborne in the Marianas, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're both going to land in New Guinea. So I'll have 2 airborne over there. Where's the other one? Japan. I'm going to take from... Let's see, from Philippines, I'm going to take on these 2 transports here. I'm going to take an artillery and a marine on one, drop them in Korea. I'm going to take another one and bring 2 marines to Korea. One, 2, 3. I'm going to take this transport over here, and he is going to pick up a mountain infantry and a cavalry from Kwangtung. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Kwangtung, and the infantry's in Hong Kong. I mean, the cavalry's in Hong Kong. So I used all 3 of those. I got one left here. He's going to take this final Marine. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's also going to pick up 1 regular infantry from Honshu. So that leaves me with 3 in Honshu. Let's see, what else? I'm going to move this artillery in Bengal into, let's see, yeah, into Calcutta. I'm going to take this transport along with this destroyer. Are all going to go 1, 2, 3 over to Java. And he's actually going to take this infantry with him and drop them off in Java. I'm going to rail 1 infantry from Calcutta to Maharashtra. The cavalry in Hong Kong. Let's see, 1, 2. And I got 4 there. The other transport's there. Speedboat destroyer is kind of just hanging out. Anything else I want to do up here? Not really. I think we're in pretty good shape. Believe that's it. I'm going to go over this fleet that's over here now. In that fleet, I have 2 damaged battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, a battle cruiser, 2 destroyers, 4 light carriers, 2 heavy carriers, 5 tacticals, 3 fighters. Over here in Java, I got an infantry, a light cruiser, destroyer, transport, coastal sub, regular sub. I got 4 transports and 38. In Korea right now, I have a militia, a cavalry, a mountain, 3 Marines, 4 Marines, and an artillery and a regular infantry. Motorized in Rihe, infantry east and northern, western, and eastern Manchuria, along with a militia in western, mountain and an artillery in Suiyang. I'm actually going to move these 2 units into Peking. Along with this infantry. Actually, I'm going to leave the infantry that was in Hope is going to walk over into Suiyang. I'm just going to leave that 1 infantry there. So, I believe that's it. Kwangtung now is down to a mountain and infantry and an artillery and a cavalry in Hong Kong. Honshu 3 militia, a mountain, a marine, an infantry, 3 infantry and Honshu, along with 2 militia, Hong Kong, 5 infantry, 1 mountain, 2 militia. Okay, I'm going to place my units, and then I'll collect income. All right, I'm going to move the 2 battleships down to stage 2. I'm going to place a fleet and a light carrier on stage 2, along with 6 light cruisers. I'm going to start. I got to keep up with the American Navy. Okay, tactical bomber is going to go in Rihi. I'm going to put a militia. I'm going to put 4 light cruisers. Oh, shit. 38. I'll put 8 light cruisers in C Zone 56. With plenty of shipyards. A destroyer in C Zone 56. The 2 planes landed in the Marianas that attacked C Zone 93. 7 militia for Japan. 2 each in Honshu, Tokyo, and Kyushu, 1 in Hokkaido. So that makes Hokkaido at 2. This is going to be fun. I'm going to put those after. 2 each in Honshu, because I'm going to knock a bunch of stuff over. So that'll bring it to 4 each in Honshu, Kyushu, and Tokyo. All right, an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade a militia in Java. Okay. So that's the upgrade. I moved them along. I got 6 more militia to put out. One's going in the Mariana Islands. One's going in Nanking. One's going in Calcutta. One's going in the Philippines. One's going in New Guinea. And that leaves me with 1 more militia. Where do I want to put him? Aden. All right. I believe that's it. 29 minutes. Not bad. Hopefully there's no major errors. Let's see here. Never took Sarawak yet, but I can next turn. So, all right. Actually, I'm going to switch this destroyer over to C Zone 38. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it don't much matter. 1, 2. Yeah, it does. That's where I want it. Okay. So, let's do our wartime income. I'm looking for another yo. 7. Average. We'll take it. So, 7 on top of 54 is 61. And I think 13 bonuses, which would be 74. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 is 11, 12, 13, yeah. So 13 and 7 is 20. $74 I'll collect for this turn. I believe that's it. Double check my combat moves. I mean my non-combat moves. Yeah, I believe I'm pretty good. Oh, this cavalry is over here. I'm going to change that one militia I bought. Where the hell did I put that last militia? I put one somewhere, and I'm going to change where I wanted to put it now. Shit. Oh, New Guinea. I left one in New Guinea. I'm actually going to take the one out of Calcutta for now. I'm going to put him in Hope. Yeah, I'm going to leave him in Hope. All right, I believe that is it. I think I'm done. I collect $74. I'm going to turn it over to Panzer J for 10.4, the British Commonwealth, and 10.5, the Free French, who are starting to build up pretty well themselves. And as I said before, I wish everybody a happy, healthy, prosperous New Year. Boston Bruce signing off.